are. It's online with Facebook. Hello there. Vin, I think we're on.
Hey.
I think we're on. We're going to check this
everybody?
because this is very informal, unscheduled, just going live. We told everybody about it. Let's look on our phones and see if, in fact, we are live. And we are. There's one person watching. That's probably me.
I thought I was watching, but I must be mistaken.
I'm my biggest fan. Let's see. All righty. All right. So, yeah.
Hey, there we are. Okay.
We're on here. Okay. So now we want to let everybody know also that if you want to use YouTube, you should be able to go to my YouTube channel. Just search for me, and you should be able to find it there. Let's try that and see if that's working. What we're going to do tonight, no, I don't want the family plan. No, thank you.
Let's see if I can find it here.
Let's see. My videos. Yeah, how could I find it? See, this, I've never tried to just sit and do a live stream and then find it on YouTube and show everybody where it is. Let me try it on the computer. I know a little bit. I know my way around a little better on the computer. So yeah, we have gathered some. Yeah, I'm live right now. Okay, so if I get this, gathered some. There I am talking. Oh, shush! We'll get an echo going if I do that. So now, if I copy this link, and I will take this link, and I will post it. An echo going if I do that. So now, if I copy this link, is that yours phone that I hear?
Yeah, I just muted it.
Okay, so now another comment. Here is the YouTube link for those that want to pull it up on their TV or something like that. So try that link, somebody, and let me know if that works. That would be awesome. You can give us some comments. Be awesome. All right. So, yeah, what are we doing here, Vin?
You have been laboring for quite a while
today
to set up a whole list of music from people that we know, people we respect, and some of whom we've actually worked with.
Yeah, many of them we have worked with. It's quite interesting. Now, okay, I don't want to look at myself anymore in delay, so I have to minimize that.
All of you who do not want to look at Tim, raise your hand.
Yeah. All right, so, yeah, we got together last weekend, and we had some wings and some libations, and we were listening. Went through my pile of CDs of all the local people that I have music from, and it was interesting. And as we sat down listening, like, this is cool, listening to CDs and everything, and just thought, why don't we just do this next week, just for the fun of it? Do it online and see who. It was interesting.
That's me. Sorry, I put it on the phone too. I wanted to see some some of the comments.
Oh yeah, I want to do that too. All right, so what we'll do then is we'll get into some of this. This is totally impromptu. We went through and we picked 10, 11 CDs and picked 10, 11 songs and made a video out of each one of the album artwork, so you can see the album artwork, because people our age really dig that stuff and they like to look at it, or at least I do. And so what do you think, Vin? Should we get into the first one?
Yeah, let's do it. Now, we're not going to be talking through this music, because one of the main things we want to do is, like in the old days when you'd sit down with an album and you'd sit in a chair and get whatever your creature comforts you'd have.
Yeah, do you have your creature comforts? Do you have your drinks?
I have my seltzer water here.
Everybody at home?
Raspberry lime seltzer water.
Yeah. Yes. So the first one is going to be somebody from the first band I was ever in. Thomas Martin. Tom. Here is a song from your CD, Walkway. Hope you enjoy.
Full of life and free, ran the roads from the mountains to the sea. Never had a problem, always wore a smile. Never got old after mile and mile. Hair like fire, eyes like ice. Never had to ask for a favor twice. She's the one I'll always say, Lord, I never should have let her get away. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Thoughts of then come flooding back through the gates of my memory. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Never thought the past would be so clear to eyes that couldn't see. Had an old friend, crazy to the end. Never said sorry for anything he did. He was the one I'd always see when I was asked what you're gonna grow up to be. Always strong and always kind. When others didn't have it, he'd find the time. He's the one I'll always say, it never should have ended that way. Oh, like reruns on TV. Thoughts of then come flooding back through the gates of my memory. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Never thought the past would be so clear to eyes that could not see. Guess I knew right from the start I would always go by my heart. Using my head, I couldn't see what my eyes were telling me. All the little signs I may have missed told me everything in one kiss. I could have given more, now instead I'm so alone. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Thoughts of then come flooding back through the gates of my memory. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Never thought the past would be so clear to eyes that couldn't see. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Thoughts of then come flooding back through the gates of my memory. Whoa, like reruns on TV. Never thought the past would be so clear to eyes that could not see.
Nice comments there. Yes, Donna, that brings back memories, huh? Hi, Jeffrey Kellogg. How you doing?
Hey, Jeff.
Jay
Hey,
Lamica.
Jay Lamica, how are you, buddy?
Caitlin. Jane Gregson. Kathy Stewart. Hello. How are you guys doing? Yeah, we thought this would be fun to do. Hope you guys enjoy the music.
You know, I gotta say, Tim, listening to Tom, and it's been years since I was listening to Tom, especially like when he was playing down at Christie's on Lake George. It's amazing to me, listening to him now, how close he and Jamie sound.
Similar.
But I mean, they are brothers, of course. But it's, I never really thought that years and years and years ago But now it's interesting. I like it. I like it. Tom also to me sounds a lot like James Taylor, and of course I know he loves James Taylor.
Yes, and he's got some songs on there. There's one in reference to James Taylor. What is that?
I'm your biggest fan, or something like that. I think it is.
Yeah. Which one is that?
I'm your number one fan, or
I don't know. It's in the liner notes there. I don't know. I can't find it right now. It's probably because I need new glasses. I can't see that. So what we got up next, Vinny?
we have Keystone Band, and what was the song that we chose?
Dance Only for Me. So
Dance Only for
yeah.
Me.
So Blair Gregson, Vinny, I'm sure that your history goes back a long way with the Gregsons. Mine does.
Blair's. I worked with Blair when I think I was 15, and one of the first bands I was in, not the first, but one of the first bands I was in. And the funny thing was, I think my mom had to come to some of the performances where we played because I wasn't 18 and I had to be accompanied by an adult.
Yeah. Well, he lived right down the street from you, right?
Yeah, he did.
Seems to me I remember
for a long, long time.
Yeah, I remember when we were much younger than today, going over, both going to your house and Blair's house jamming. But we're talking back in the 80s, probably something like that.
Well, I remember the first time I met Blair. I think it was a fall, maybe not quite winter day, and Blair was walking by the house, and my brothers and I were out playing with little army men, and we were throwing stones at them to see who could, demolish the battalions. And Blair walked by, and the first thing he says, "How you doing?" And of course we all said, "Good. How are you?" And we introduced ourselves, and that's so I was probably 13, 14 maybe.
Yeah.
That's 100 years ago.
Man, it was so lifetimes ago. Hey, there's James. James says hi.
Hey, James.
There's Kevin Kevin from across the seas there. Judy, cousin Judy. Hello, Judy. All right, so is it time for a little bit of the Keystone Band?
Absolutely.
All right, here we go.
Whenever you touch me, I feel special. You melt all my worries away. When a world of frustration awaits you, there must be some release, so please stay. I want you to be my melody, not just my pleasant dreams, but my symphony. I want you to be happy, you see, and if you want me to dance only for me. Just watching you move gives me such pleasure. A kiss from your lips would be certain treasure. Your rhythm is flawless, you move like an angel. I'm wanting you more now, you can tell. Envious of me because they can see you dance only for me. When I look in your eyes, there's only love for me, and I like to look in your eyes is one I have missed. All of your charms I cannot resist. I want you to be my melody, and everyone knows you dance only for me. I want you to be what you want to be, and if it pleases you, dance only for me. When I look in your eyes, there's only love for me. I feel special when you dance only for me. I feel special when you dance only for me.
Cha cha cha. I love that ending. I love those cha cha cha.
Not only
That's cool.
what I love is I love to hear the band. Miss you, Rhonda.
Oh,
But
yes.
I want to say Blair has always had one of my favorite voices,
Yeah,
and I love listening to Blair sing. I do.
I do too. I love listening to Blair and Barry. We should get Barry and Blair to come over here some night. And
Yeah,
maybe Kent too, and like
Yeah, play
Do-
something
we could-
down in one of the control room.
they can
the
stay
sound rooms
in
downstairs.
one of the rooms downstairs, and we could stream them live. If anybody would like to do that, send us a note. Yeah, all right, we got a list up there. What were those things we were supposed to remember? Oh, if anybody out there, we have to have lists. If anybody out there has, a CD, or not even a CD, but they have something that you're streaming, your original music, if you guys like this idea, send it to us, and we'll do another one of these. We've got plenty to do another one here, but it would be good to just get as much as we can.
Well, also our format for this will be evolving as we go. I'm sure.
Yeah, our
And,
format right now is kind of loose.
It's
We made some videos of artwork and camera on each of us and a microphone and go.
yeah.
So,
Yeah.
so yeah, we'll tweak it.
By the way, those were some cool pictures of Jimmy Daniels. I think Jim and Brian Badgley and Todd Sassy may have been in one of the very first bands I was in as well.
Was Jimmy in some of those pictures?
Oh yeah, he was playing bass.
Well, that's very interesting too, because Jimmy's daughter
Yeah,
is
Yeah.
going to be coming up in a little bit.
I can remember getting together at Jim's mom and dad's place. They had passed, and Jim was living in the house, and Katie would come over. She was a little girl, and she had a spectacular voice back then. And of course, when she decided to start playing, she started playing guitar, and of course, blah 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 blah. But and the rest is history, as they say. But I've got some really nice memories of back in those days.
Yeah, yeah. Let's see who else is that. Michael Garding. Hey, Michael, how you doing? Michael is a great sax player from up in Canada. I think he probably plays some other instruments. I collaborate online with people, and I worked on his tune for my latest guitar track downtown. I'm so eager to hear the finished result of that, Michael. I'm so eager for that to come out and hear a mix of it and share it with everybody.
We should put it on one of the next shows.
Yeah, it would be good. Oh yeah, and Michael, if with people in Produce Like a Pro Academy and like my relationship with you and others like that, I've thought about bringing in some of the international friends of mine and playing some of their music. Oh, he says it's still in the works, just about done. Awesome, sweet. I can't wait to hear that. It's I can't really describe it. I don't know how to describe it. It's this big band tune, or pretty close to big band tune. Lots of horns, and I put this really rocking guitar part to it, and it
Did you videotape yourself?
I don't know if I videoed myself playing all of that or not. I might have. I don't know. I forget too sometimes. There's Katie. Hi, Katie. How you doing?
Hi, Katie.
So Blair and the Gregsons, yeah, I had a long history with them. And but yeah, if those guys would ever want to come over and do one, that would be awesome. So next up, there's a band that I always get goofed up, move it the wrong way. Can you see that? No, left is right and right is left when I'm looking in the monitor. And then there's that crazy reflection of my monitor in it. It's probably hard to see it. Well, you're going to see it in just a little bit. It's a track off the Joe Mama Band, Green Pepper Air Freshener.
Before we start this, though,
Yeah.
the Joe Mama Band at that point in time who was in the lineup? I mean, I know, you know, but
Yeah.
let's
Now,
let
the
everybody
Joe
know.
Mama Band at this point in time was Phil Camp, Marty Montina, Jeffrey Britton, and Mark Orlowski. And Mark Orlowski and I played in, we played in Chain Lightning and Willie Playmore Band together. And Mark was a great, great keyboard player. It's a shame he's no longer with us. But that's who's on this one. And hey, Pete, how you doing? And why don't we just get right into that song?
Sure. And the name of the song is?
Oh, the name of the song is Push Under and Fall.
I woke from my slumber, forgot what I just said. 40 days in a stupor, a sharp pain is in my head. I got a steak on the broiler, a can of beans are on the top. I can't stop the craving, pretty soon it's got to stop. Can't think of anything but what I have to do. I put a call into the butler, waited less than a week and said, man, where were you? Called up my brother and said, man, what have you done? 6 weeks in a day and a half and still you're bored, blues are no fun. Get a brew as a pick-me-up, it no longer does the trick. I called him up for a little support, but he didn't have to be a dick. I can't think of anything but what I have to do. I put a call to the butler, waited less than a week and said, man, where were you? I gotta push under and fall. Push under and fall. Push under and fall. Push under and fall. I still choose to go on. Seems to me like it's do or die, it's no longer here and gone. So I look to the north and I look to the south, and sometimes you'll get paid. You gotta piss in the pot, cause there isn't a lot of more choices to be made. Can't think of anything but what I have to do. I put a call to the butler, waited less than a week and said, man, where were you? I gotta push under and fall. Push under and fall. Push under and fall. Push under and fall.
Hey, we're back. That's a good tune. I like that one.
Got to love that keyboard in there.
Yes. Yeah. Mark was great, and everybody else in that band's great too.
Absolutely.
I've had fun playing with all of them over the years. It's over the decades.
Back when Jerry Goodman left Shoes years and years and years ago, and Phil took over that part of the guitar player, frontman, showboaty kind of antics. My dad, Mike Leddick, took me and my brothers down to the Warren Inn at the time, which is now George Henry's in Warrensburg. And
Yes, yeah. Yep, it was the
to
Warren
watch
Inn.
Shoes with Phil Camp. And I thought to myself, man, these guys are good. These guys are good. I can't remember. I still think I know Marty was playing bass, but I still think it was Dave McKee on drums. Maybe I'm wrong, but I think it was Dave McKee before Dave got sick. Awesome. And still all these guys are awesome today, except, God rest his soul, Mark.
Yeah, you're going way back to Shoes, man. You're going back to, you're almost into the 70s, aren't you?
Oh, I remember Shoes with Jerry Goodman playing at Black Bear. I mean, I was not that Phil's not that much older than me, but I mean, I remember, begging my dad, Shoes is going to be at Black Bear. Take us to see Shoes.
Kent says that closed captioning is funny. Oh, you've got it automatically generating the captions. I bet that is coming out kind of funny.
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Yes, Phil says the incomparable Mark Orlowski and the incomparable Dave McKee. Yes. I remember that band back that far. I'm looking over there at him. He's way over there. I should be looking here on the screen because nope, that way. You're that way.
I'm that way.
Yeah. No, you're not pointing at me.
No,
No,
my hand is pointing at me because I'm this way from you.
Hey, we haven't had a glass of wine yet. Have you guys had a glass of wine
yet? We
yet?
haven't yet, but do you want to do that? Like,
well, we'll wait for
we can wait
in a few songs. I hope everybody in their house that's sitting there watching this, and I hope you've got this on some decent speakers because it should be coming through in high quality audio. So. Hope you got it on a nice big TV hooked to your stereo or something like that.
Yeah.
Crank it up a little bit. Not too loud, but enough to have fun.
Crank it right up. Crank it right up.
So, what CD you got next there, Vin?
Next.
Mitch.
Is the magnificent Mitch Frazier.
Mitch. I remember watching Mitch at Gore when I was in high school. And I skied, and I'd go to the bar, sneak into the bar at Gore, and watch Mitch. He just had that voice, man.
Absolutely.
Wow. And played such awesome songs. Just Mitch and his acoustic guitar, and he wowed that place. I think he became like a fixture there, like for decades. I don't know, Mitch. How long did you play at Gore Mountain? Like, I remember it forever. Seeing him there.
I remember Mitch back, I think it was actually before I started working at the Sagamore, playing at the Sagamore. I think I popped in one night with friends to the Sagamore pub, which was like the place to go after, we all shut down over at the Sagamore to recap. And Mitch happened to be there one night, and he was doing one of my favorite songs, Mr. Big. I think the name of it is To Be With You.
Yeah.
Hold on, little girl. Yep. And I'm like hitting every note, and I'm like, man, this guy can sing.
Yeah.
Fun times back then. Just him and a guitar, and it was awesome.
And that's something when somebody can their voice and a guitar. You do that all the time. You're awesome at it, man. Amazing.
But
blows me away. I play guitar, but I can't sing like that.
What do you mean you can't sing? You sung on your recent album.
A little bit. Not much. In the background. What is this James says? Mitch was the original solo acoustic act around here, wasn't he? Yeah, he pretty much was.
Acoustic, yes. The original, no. But acoustic, definitely yes. I'm sorry, James, but I got to go back to my dad. My dad was one of the best solo acts around for many, many, many years. But of course, with electric guitar.
Katie Ash asks, Dan Ash just asked me if you guys have anything from Panache.
Oh man! There was a night back in Lake George. I think it was me. It was my brother-in-law Tommy, and one of the Lawrence boys.
Yeah.
Who's the youngest? Scotty?
I think so. Yeah.
We had to be down that way for some reason, and somebody said, "Hey, let's go to Sky Harbor because Panache is at Sky Harbor." You remember Sky Harbor, Tim, with that great big stage they had there? Man, now that was band right there too. That band could have stepped into any working slot in America back then, and they could have hit it out of the park.
Yeah. The bar days, the club days. Well, are we ready to listen to Mitch?
Yeah, let's listen to Mitch.
I like this tune here I picked for Mitch. It's called You're All Right, Darling.
2, 3. If you think you gotta always please me, treat me like a king every day. If you think you gotta wash and cook and clean and agree with everything I say. If you think you gotta hug and kiss me, scratch my back every night. If you think you gotta do all those things, you're right. You're right, darling. You're right, darling. I'm not chauvinistic, honey, you know I ain't. Take a look at this old house of ours, it could use another coat of paint. While you're up there on the ladder, I got a question for you. I never got around to asking, you do windows too? You do? Well, you're alright, darling. Down at me. She said, do you know you talk in your sleep? I said, the last thing I remember, darling, I was counting sheep. She said, you're lying. I am the woman who heard everything you said. And you can start this whole thing out by serving me breakfast in bed. When you finish with the dishes, the laundry and fed the cat, you paint the house, you do the windows. What do you think of that? And I said, how do you want those eggs, honey? What color do you want the house? Oh, baby, you know what you like. Oh, yeah. I am, of course, and always will be your humble servant. I'm never gonna go to sleep again. I'll tell you, I'm gonna drink so much coffee. I'm gonna eat no dough like it's going out of style. You're right, darling. Vibrant sandwiches. I will never speak again. I will never speak again. I will never speak again. I will never speak again.
Yeah, I'm going to get some no-dos.
I could have used some no-dos last Saturday night.
Yeah, got to be more careful this Saturday night.
Oh, yes, yes.
Yeah, last Saturday night we had a few libations.
We
Too many.
indulged.
It was fun until Sunday morning.
Coming down. Sunday morning coming down.
Phil says he has Panache on his SoundCloud.
Oh, that would be cool.
That's cool. Is it downloadable?
And Phil, do you have any old pictures?
Yeah.
Any videos or pictures?
Yeah, anybody that's got old videos or pictures of their bands, those would be awesome to get those and put together a little show like of that stuff. That
featured artists or something like that.
And if anybody out there wants to Skype 10 Elephants Studios, we can Skype you into this conversation. We can Skype you into the broadcast. You can be one of the Skype in DJs if you want. Just send some comments over. We could do that. I don't know if it would be very pretty setting it up in the middle of this, but we could do it. But we're all having fun. What else was on the list to not forget up there? Hope seems like everything's working. Nobody's complaining, so that's good.
What? We've got the list so that I can only read a portion of it, but that's okay because I know you can read it, so that's the saving grace. So
I need to put it over here next time.
Yeah, something like that.
It needs to be a little lower so I don't have to look away, but it's we can't remember everything. So Mitch, you're awesome, man. All you guys that have played so far are awesome.
Yeah, this is why this is so much fun, because we get a chance. We haven't had a chance, at least I haven't, to go through some of the old CDs of friends and family and groups that we really like and people we know and just listen to their music. It's been so long.
And it's fun to put the CD on and listen to the CD. I'm finding these days, it's everything changing so fast around you. It's great to just pop that CD in and look at it and remember it and listen to it. And
that kind of reminds me. I mean, I wonder how many of you out there still put on vinyl and sit down and listen to vinyl while you enjoy a drink or something like that, or just time with friends listening to vinyl in the background.
I don't know. My turntable doesn't work well. I've tried to hook it up a couple times, but it needs me to spend a little more attention with it. Joe Groff says, "Hey Joe." Joe Groff says, "Who is the guy with the new haircut?" Well, I don't think he's talking to me.
The new haircut's not me.
I don't know. Joe?
Can't be me.
Jeffrey says, "I do." I don't know what that's about, though. But he must have maybe he has a recording or something.
Maybe.
So, up next. So, somebody who's played in multiple bands with me over the years. And, oh, wow, that would be a great video. I have a video of us playing in the 90s. In Thin Ice was the band. So, next up is Donna. How can I get that so you can see it? Donna Britton. And something off of her CD, Adventures, that I think I played acoustic guitar on way back then. But we have a live recording of Donna for this. And Donna just has the sweetest voice. She plays we play in a band together called Crick City. We played in, what was the other band? Thin Ice was the other one. What was the other one? The Adirondack Splinter Group. Did she play in that one for a while too? I'm trying to remember the lineup on that one. Maybe. But here's one from Donna's CD, but a live take on it. Here we go. It's called October Skies.
This is a song called October Skies, and it's about a hike that we did to the Blue Ledges in the Adirondacks. It's an original song. Thanks for listening.
Watching the leaves just whirl on by, I caught the look of love in your eyes. I felt it too Once again I fell in love with you as we hiked the trail 'neath October skies. These Adirondack misty mountain views, they call me with their greens and blues. Breathe the clean, crisp, wintry air, smell the pines and leaves everywhere. Oh, they give me life I want to share with you. So I sing to you this song to help you understand the way I feel about the beauty of this land. I want to grow just like the trees. Do you think that you can join me? We'll gaze at the stars above and fall in love. Thundering rapids, our journey's almost done. Sit on rocks while blue ledges block the sun. With our dog and our good friends, I wish days like these would never end. They make me feel alive, like life has just begun. So I sing to you this song to help you understand the way I feel about the beauty of this land. I wanna grow just like the trees. Do you think that you can join me? We'll gaze at the stars above and fall in love. Watching the leaves just whirl on by, I caught the look of love in your eye. I felt it too. Once again I fell in love with you as we hiked the trail 'neath October skies.
That was so nice and relaxing.
Thank you, Donna. That was
Donna,
nice.
I love that song. And yes, I kind of miss hearing my guitar part in there too, but it's so nice to see you. That was a little conceited, wasn't it? But it's so nice. You do such a good job of it, just you and your guitar. It's so pretty, and it's nice. Brings nice pictures to mind, and you can kind of get lost in it.
There's over the years, there's been few people that I could rely on if I called them to fill in for me at one or another place, so that I could go do a performance out of state. And Donna was always one that I didn't have to worry about, and just a total professional, and a joy to listen to. And I love that song, Donna. Thank you.
I can't wait to get playing some gigs with her and Jeffrey, the pork chop man, again.
You know what? I would love to set in with you guys and sing some stuff. That would be fun.
It's totally doable.
Yeah,
and I'm
that
seeing
would be
some
fun.
comments on here about, is this going to be a weekly thing? Well, we're trying it, and we're going to try it on Saturday nights and see how it goes. And if you guys like it and you want us to do it, just let us know, and we'll do it. I'm up for doing it. It's a bit of work for me to set up the videos, but if you guys send, if you know local acts, and anybody local, and just an original stuff. Covers are okay, but I really like the idea of playing and sitting down and enjoying local people's original music together, and this is the way we can do it right now. So
Absolutely.
Joe Gruff says, Donna, is that an imposter? How can you post and play at the same time? Oh. Well, it was a live video, Joe. It wasn't actually her live. But yeah, and if anybody wants to come over on one of these nights, one of these Saturday nights, and like maybe do the last song of the night live, we can set you up downstairs and we can stream you.
That would be awesome.
Yeah. It's easy in and out. If there's COVID worries, it's COVID friendly. There's, we have all separate rooms downstairs. There's one right inside the door. You walk in the driveway in the door, and there's a room right there. We can have the camera all set up, and
That's my favorite room.
The one right by the door?
The one right by the door.
Yeah, because the equipment has to be carried the least distance.
That's right.
I know people that place on the stage closest to the door for that reason.
Yeah, when I was playing bass with Adiradical years ago, we were up in Lake Placid. I was always closest to the door.
Oh, what do we got coming up next here?
We have
Adrian.
our friend Adrian Carr.
Dr. Adrian Carr. Adrian is a doctor, has a doctorate in, or a PhD in musical composition, yes. I believe is what it is. And he was, for a while, I know he was an adjunct professor at SUNY Plattsburgh. Vinny's got his CD up there.
Yeah.
And Adrian plays some very nice, relaxing, and not all of it's relaxing, but the one I picked for tonight, very nice, relaxing piano piece.
And, of course, unless you can't read this, it's called
Otoso.
Yes.
On the Other Side of Everything. This is one he put out a couple years ago. I think he's working on a new one now.
Yeah, he put this out in 2018. I think the song that Tim chose for tonight is called Circle Game.
Yes. Yeah. Vinny and I met Adrian. Was it 2014?
I honestly don't know.
I think it was right around there. But
well, let me interject this though. Tim calls me up, and he says, "Hey, there's this musical workshop going on in Plattsburgh. Would you be interested in going up on Tuesday nights, at least just to see what it was about?" And I said, "Sure." So go ahead, take it from there, Tim.
So Adrian. So I'm on Facebook or something, social media online. And I see this workshop put on by this mastering engineer, worked with Sony, worked with this and that, this person, that person, and he was doing a workshop, and it was about, it was all about trying to do music business stuff, pretty much all the aspects. To keep it in a general term, it was kind of about songwriting and recording and producing music and getting gigs and stuff. And so Vinny and I decided we were going to go to it. And, what did it cost us? Donation of $10 each week or something like that. And we drove up to Plattsburgh. So it was a good get out of the house on Tuesday nights. So once a week we drove to Plattsburgh and we took this course. Then, remember the drunk guy trying to break into the place one night?
Well,
into the workshop.
Music brings everyone together, regardless of whether you're drunk or you're sober, man, woman, even dogs and cats would be looking to enjoy the music.
Yeah. So we met Adrian, and we've been friends, online friends. We don't see him very much anymore.
Tim?
IRL, what?
Do you remember that even the policemen that came to get the drunk guy, even they enjoyed the music as well?
Yeah. Well, we were all there enjoying music. That's what it's all about. It's what we're doing tonight.
Anyway, I didn't mean to interrupt you.
That's all right. So, now this one's like a song that Vinny and I write. It's long. We're not, we don't have short songs. So this one's a little bit long, but it's nice, mellow, peaceful, and relaxing. So chill out, and we'll see you in a few. Now, wasn't that nice?
I really enjoyed that.
I when I was going through them, that one I just like, oh, that one's so good for like the middle, just to chill for a bit. And it's very nice work, Adrian. And some comments here, yes. And Kathy, yes, this will be archived. So if Marsh is having a hard time, I can't get connected to it, it will be online. It will remain in the digital realm forever. Well, we don't know forever. Forever's a long time, but it will be there. So he can see it. That's a bummer that he won't make it tonight, though. But I hate when ISPs do that and they mess up your internet feed. It would really goof me up right now tonight. So, Adrian, yeah, that was great. Now, coming up next is a little young blood, some from the younger generations. Tina Louise has an album coming out soon that's called Honey Eyed, and I had a couple songs to pick from tonight, and so I picked this one called Mind Control. Kind of a lot of that going on these days, I think. Let's not go anywhere negative. So, and
mind your own business.
Mind your own business. Mind control. So, and Tina Louise plays in a band called the Blonde Roots. And maybe Tina and Stephanie do a acoustic duo some night. That might be interesting to do. Or to get, I've got Blonde Roots band videos. Maybe we can put one of them up next week. We can use one of the ones that we made this summer, and that would be interesting to do. They're a really good band. I really like them, and I really like this song here that Tina did, and I think it's a great follow-up for Adrian's tune. And if you're ready, which you better be, because here we go.
We don't need the mindless rhymes. We don't want
Very nice. I love the groove of that. Tina, I love the groove of that. It was great.
Tina, I thought that was awesome. I really, really enjoyed that. I probably won't be able to get it out of my head.
I can't wait to hear the rest of his stuff.
Absolutely.
Pete Plumley says, Space-tastic. Yes, Pete. Pete, you come up with some great sayings.
He's a master of the English language. Hey, Pete.
Yeah. Pete. And Tina, you know Pete. Pete was the guy that helps us with video here because you've been here to do video before. You might remember Pete from that. And all right, let's see. What have we got coming up next? Oh, this one has a story to it. Don't they all? They've all got a story to them.
They all do.
This one is, I'll try to get it where you can see it. Steppin' Out is the name of the CD by Marshall Stewart. Now, Marsh, right now, is going through one of the most aggravating things that anybody could go through.
Oh, dear.
His internet went out, and his ISP is one that starts with F, and we won't talk too much about that.
And I take it there's no cell service.
No, he doesn't. No, he lives in a land like I do here. You need like my cell phone runs off of my internet, so when the internet goes down, you're shot. I know there are places if I go out in the driveway and I stand with my feet in just the right place,
Wearing that metal hat.
Well, yeah, metal hat and hold onto the tree. And then I get the phone to work, and then it drops the call. But
oh, that's
Marsh, Marsh is a great guy. I met Marsh through, let's see, how did that go? His daughter Caitlin and her husband Matt came to gigs that Willie Playmore did out in Speculator where we played at Oak Mountain. And through meeting them there and doing shots of Jameson's with Caitlin and her mother. Then when I finally met Marsh, and we had a good time out there, and got to know those guys and hang out with them. And I've gone and jammed with Marsh a little bit, and he gave me this CD, which I love some of the songs on here, and I'm so sorry that he can't be listening to it tonight. But it will be archived, and he will be able to watch it later. The song that I picked off of Marsh's CD is called Drop by Drop. And here it comes, coming at you. Here you go, Marsh.
Sometimes the road is crooked, sometimes she'll run so straight. Somewhere there is some loving, somewhere there is some hate. It should go unsaid, put one thing to bed. We all bleed red. Dissected on the table, slap on your own best label. This life is but a fable, just do the best you're able. Don't stretch your old brain, one fact still remains. We all bleed red. I drop, drop by drop, drop by drop, drop by drop. They will tell you they are right.
how to get along. It should go unsaid. Put one thing to bed. We all bleed red. Drop by drop, 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 drop by drop. Drop. We all bleed red. Drop by drop. We all bleed red. Drop by drop. We all bleed red. Drop by drop.
Drop by drop.
I
We
really
all
love the
bleed
groove
red.
in that. That a great groove.
I love the groove in it. I love the guitar parts. I love the words. I love the whole thing about it. Jeffrey Kellogg says great song. Yes, I agree
Yeah.
with you, Jeff. Awesome job, Mark. Or Marsh, sorry. And sorry about that little blackout I did there. I had my mouse in the wrong place for a second. Somebody's going to get fired here for doing that.
Well, you have a cat. Romeo, get to work.
Yeah.
Get
Wow.
rid of the mouse.
Yeah, Romeo. Yeah, both eyes closed.
Yeah, well,
Paws over his head.
digging
Yeah.
the music, man.
Yeah. So, Vinny, what we got up next?
Guess what?
What?
We have got Last Days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Awesome.
And the song that Tim has chosen for tonight is called Too Little, Too Late. And did you want to say anything about?
This is another one that we had a video for.
Oh yeah, that's
So we got
right.
to
This
use
is going to be awesome.
We got to use the video. And then what I did, since this is CD, since if I had the CD stuff, because my thing that I was thinking about, and you guys can tell me if this is interesting or not to have the CDs and see the artwork and the inside stuff. So what I did is I popped the CD art into the video where it wouldn't cover something up, or I tried. And, just let me know if that works and if you like it or if I should change it. So this is Katie Ash and Jeff Britton and Chris Schemp and I can't remember the bass player's name.
Let's see here. Mick Changelio?
Mick Changelo or
Changelo.
Yeah, Mick.
Yeah.
Pork Chop, you've been on a few of these tonight.
Well, Jeff, for many, many years, most of you know that are listening tonight, Jeff Britton has been the go-to drummer for most all of us that were putting bands together and needed a drummer, and he happened to be available. So, cheers to Pork Chop, too.
Cheers. So, without further ado...
Too little, too late.
Begging me to stay, but I
Yeah. How about that?
Nice video.
Very,
very nice.
Very nice song. Jamming, rocking, man. Rocking. Great job, you
I
guys.
think we should try to get more videos.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Send over your videos.
Send us your videos.
Send us your videos. Yes, Pete, that is Tannery Pond. Oh, Jeffrey answered you. I see that. Jeffrey, yes. KDU rock. Yes, KDU rock. Oh, the whole band rocks. Good stuff. So, moving on to the next. Well, Vinny, I'm sure you have some stories about this next guy, seeing that you played in bands with him back when there were no laws. Right?
When people carried guns and didn't give a damn about roses. Yeah. I think I've known Mike for at least 36 or 37 years. And I was in a band years and years ago called Morning Star, and we needed a drummer. And so the manager of the group, Larry LePan, was it Larry LePan? No. Mike Flores could tell me. LePan was the last name. Ernie LePan, there it is. I knew I had to go through. I have to remember so much from my father. He's 83 now, so I lose some of my own, so I have to buffer it. So anyway,
he's borrowing your brain cells.
He is. He is borrowing my brain. Anyway, so the manager introduced us this drummer named Mike LeMaestro, and I got to tell you, we were like, where's this guy been? We need somebody like this. We've needed somebody like this for a while. And we had a lot of fun as long as the band lasted. We ended up all going our separate ways to pursue other things. But I have, and hopefully in the future we'll be able to show it, I have some vintage video of back when. And I know it's that long ago because it was before my son was born, and he's going to be 36 this year. And I weighed about 165, 170 pounds, so I was pretty thin back then. But Mike LeMaestro, Mike Flores, myself, and Brad Higgins. And so hopefully in the near future we'll be showing some of that video. But go ahead, take it away, Tim.
Right, so here's Michael's CD. All Over the Place is the name of the CD. And the name of the song is Early in the Game. Let's see, now who is on this one? Now this is a lot of the Stony Creek Band. Not all of Brian Melick on percussion, bells, and whistles. I had a little pop there. I wonder what that was from. Dave Maswick on bass. He's in the Stony Creek Band. Hank Soto is a guitar player in the Stony Creek Band. And Fred Lance. Sorry for putting that over my face. I couldn't see. Must be I need new glasses. And Sonny Speed is on this. So here's Michael's tune.
Does it say where it was recorded or produced?
I'll look for that while we listen to the song. How about that?
Like to have your picture in my wallet. Like to have your name on my tattoo. Like to know you've been staying awake at night. Think about me the way I think of you. But it's early in the game, things still seem rather rather new. Sometimes I think you miss me, it's nice to think you do. Like to be the hero in your movie. Like to be the guy who sees your lace. Like to be the one to welcome home at night and dry my boots beside your fireplace. But it's early in the game, things still seem rather new. Sometimes I think you love me, sometimes I know you do. Like to build a home up in the mountain, plant a garden, grow some apple trees. Like to lay you down so soft and gentle like, have all your babies looking just like me. But it's early in the game, things still seem rather new. Sometimes I think I love you, sometimes you know I do.
That was jamming.
That was jamming. I think, what was the comment here? Flamin' mandolin. Yes, Pete. Flamin' mandolin. And Michael, you were everybody's jamming on that song. That was a great one. I love the energy in that one. I love when I think Stony Creek Band plays that one sometimes when I see them. And I love those songs that they do like that. I love that energy that they have in their live performance. It's great.
Absolutely.
And I love going over to the Stony Creek Inn. You know, it's like the land. The land before time.
I envy those trips because I'm usually always performing elsewhere and I'm never able to go.
Yes. Oh, and you asked of what studio was it recorded in? It was recorded by Sonny Speed at Sunspot Studio, Saratoga Springs, New York. That's a lot of S's.
It is.
But that's where that was recorded. And now, what do we got for our last one, Vin? Oh, I did want to note that song was written by Hank Soto.
Hey, Hank, I don't know if you're listening, but
I don't know if you do this stuff, Hank.
So tonight, our final pick is a fellow by the name of Jeff Brisbane. Jeff Brisbane has been the founder of the Never Ending Tour for years and years and years. And he tells me that we met up in Lake Placid some years ago. And I think the next time that I saw him, we were all taking part in a benefit for Charlie Ebel Day in Saratoga at Cafe Lena. Mm-hmm. And I think Tim and I walked into the little backstage room there where a lot of the entertainers and musicians were gathering. And I said something like, "You're Jeff Brisbane." He said, "You're Vinnie Luddick." And
we know each other now.
We do. Anyway, Jeff recently came out with an album, and it's called Blame It on Love. And we didn't get a chance to debut any of his music last week, so we're gonna play the title track for you called "Blame It on Love," and
this is our final one for the evening.
Our final song for the evening.
So, also, since this is our final one, we want to ask again. If you've got music, and if you think this is cool and you'd enjoy it, and let us know what music that is, and maybe we'll go buy it or whatever. And if you have a specific song you'd like, let us know about that.
If any of you out there have old pictures of any of us whom you've heard tonight, we would love to see those pictures and maybe do a collage or something on the video as well, because it's nice to look back and see when some of us had hair and so on.
Or more hair. I just have less, and it's grayer and thinner.
I have less hair. I have less hair than I choose to have. But
and another big thing was thank you for writing all this music and playing all this music, everybody.
Yes.
Thank you so much. I mean, for me, it's really fun to do this with other people's music. One reason is like I've recorded an album recently, and I'm going through releasing that, and I'm sick of my stuff. I'm sick of my music, and I'm sick of writing about my music and making a video about it. I just kind of get tired of it, and it's refreshing to just do some other people's music and play other people's music and listen to it. So
I agree.
I have a tiniest little sip left in there. So we'll be right back after this song for our final adieu. But here's one from Jeff Brisbane. Blame It on Love.
What makes the heart fall to pieces? Why must we struggle so? When the beating almost ceases and we recover, only stitches to show. What makes your will sometimes fail you? Why must we always give in when you finally make it through? And it all catches up with you again. Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Is it love why we're here? Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Why can't it be clear? What makes your soul feel so empty? Why must we always give up the ghost when we know it's the heart's debris? And those we love will feel it the most. Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Is it love why we're here? Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Why can't it be clear? Maybe we're not supposed to know the answers. Maybe we're not supposed to know the end. So we keep on asking questions to comprehend. Maybe we're not supposed to know the answers. Maybe we're not supposed to know the end. So we keep on asking questions to comprehend. Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Is it love why we're here? Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Why can't it be clear? Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Is it love why we're here? Blame it on love. Blame it on love. Why can't it be clear?
And that was a beautiful song.
Yeah, I
Blame
love
it
that
on
song.
love. I don't like to blame things, but okay, I'll blame it on love.
Wow. Tell you, I couldn't help but sing along with that. It's probably a good thing we weren't broadcasting while we were listening to that. Yeah.
Right. I got something set funny on my microphone. I have to figure that out. Keeps cracking. Something. Figure that out later. We're done. So, yeah. Send us comments. You know, what could we do better? What would make this better? What would you like to see? You know, either just, you know, Facebook message Vinny and I or pop them in this video. Let us know.
Tim, I want to thank you for all the work that you've put into this. I'm not the techie person here. It's Tim, and he's gained so much knowledge in the last year and a half, and I really appreciate him taking the time to do this and allowing me to be part of it. I've had a lot of fun tonight, and I hope we can continue to have fun together doing this in the future as long as it holds out.
Well,
I'm also hoping that we get gigs to play.
Yeah, me too. Me too.
Yeah.
Well, we don't have an encore prepared. We're not prepared for that tonight, Jeff and Dan. We'd love to do one. Maybe next week we'll do that. Maybe we'll have one ready, an extra one.
Maybe we'll do one live.
Maybe we'll do one live. You know,
Yeah.
do you want us to play a live song or something like that maybe next time? We just figured we'd do this and see who liked it. And if you like it, we'll do it again. So our plan right now is to do it again next Saturday night. And Vinny, thank you for going along with my crazy idea.
I think the idea is brilliant. It's a matter of getting the format that works for all of us and gives everyone the most information about the material that we're doing too. I noticed on some tonight we weren't letting people know the contact information of the artists that we debuted tonight. So we want to be more respectful of that in the future, I know. So, but any ideas, like Tim said, any ideas you folks have, just message us. And we want to make this better, and we want us all to have some fun and listen to music from people that we know and respect.
And with that, adios. Good night. Take it easy. Be well. Be safe. And see you next Saturday.